So in that note, right, people don't believe when I say we didn't plan to get into the Jesting God stage. I'm just going to show you where we're at right now. 112 at that prosperity level, 8th place in Jesting God. This was seriously not planned. Um, and we took our time, right? We didn't chase the rankings from day one. We slowly went at it because I've been telling everybody in our guild, this game is a marathon, not a sprint, right? You don't have to be number one every single day. And most of us actually do want to maintain a day job together with essentially doing fun time and unwind time in game with each other. So take it easy, folks. And we're not saying that developers should be let off on a lot of the buggy shit that takes place around the game, right? Like we were all buried in one of the latest bosses in Breaking Army. That was so glitchy. We, suffer from pings, bad pings, and lags all of the time, which is annoying. We have bosses that bug out on us. Just yesterday, the Everdeer just decided to disappear and not come back, and we had to restart the fight, which was funny and also quite annoying at the same time. We, yeah. But we found a way to work around that, right? So even though we're based in Southeast Asia, we do have a guild full of people from everywhere, and we found a way to work around our pings in fights during showdowns and etc. And I think that's important to note as well, for the community. If you're watching this, um, we take some things seriously, but we don't take everything seriously. And I think for the developers, you still need to actually fix some of these urgent bugs. Like one of my most annoying things was turning on Guild Wars commands and then finding everything still in Chinese, which was hair pulling for me, right? Not the goose, for me. So yeah, I think also the other thing that the devs need to consider is the reward system, right? We're in tough times in the world right now, and I do not think that everybody is able to accommodate the amount of spend that's needed in order for you to look good in this game. And if you're targeting a larger player base, ultimately, if you study your product marketing right, you should be able to figure it out by now that there's only this amount of people that can spend this amount of money. So if you want a community to grow devs, I think you better look at your structure a little bit deeper. Um, Last but not least, uh, I think that uh, this game still has legs, right? I'm already planning essentially another 6 months run with the guild and what we'll do for the 1 year anniversary. So it's definitely not going anywhere. The other thing I would say to encourage is that if you are looking as a new player to join a guild that will slowly have the patience to groom you, train you, bring you through the game, and essentially be a nice community, come look for us. Put in an application, send us an email, ping us in game. We'll be happy to essentially consider. Yeah. I, for one, am a big advocate of essentially helping newer peeps try to get up to speed on this game. Um, After all, we found ways to essentially get where we're at by being accommodating and inclusive. Mobile players get a chance here, PC players get a chance here, everybody essentially from everywhere does get a chance here. But of course, sometimes the game doesn't always make it feel that way. Yeah. So yeah, last and final note, because this is my 6 months video to the guild members as well. I want to say a big thank you. We would not have come this far without all of you actively contributing and logging every single day. Past 6 months, honestly, I did not expect to come this far. In my life, I've not actually had this much fun in the game for a while now. And as much as the people are negatively saying things about the game, seriously, if you find the time to understand it better, you'll understand essentially what makes it fun. And that's the people. Yeah. I'm a huge introvert, and so there are a lot of many players as well, but somehow or rather we managed to actually find each other and build a community that supports each other. So I want to thank all the guildies for doing that. I'm also going to essentially do a specific shout out to my officers who have been by my side all this while. Ives, Silken, Y, Hawaiian, you guys have essentially helped to build the base, the community, the Discord channels, the website. Silken has essentially helped to be the biggest cheerleader and also the strangest cheerleader, if I might say. He's just fun, all fun. I also wanted to do a huge shout out to Blank and Risha, who are super dedicated in training our tanks and healers. Not sure what kind of good luck I have to come across meeting you guys and having you guys join us, but really very thankful for all the effort you put into the rostering, the specializations, the martial arts tracking, figuring out essentially participation for GVG and stuff. And then I want to move up to Dandy. Now this girl is constantly saying she does nothing in the guild. You know that's not true. Dandy has been, a very supportive person, and not just that. She is the person who instigated wanting us to do more PvP and GVG. Now I'm not the best PvP and GVG player around, because it takes a lot of effort for me to get that far. Mythic climbing makes me vomit every time, but I do it anyway because of her. Yeah, she pushes me to do better. She pushes us all to do better in the guild, even though she doesn't actually make a big appearance about it, but she's there pushing us from behind. So thank you so much, Dandy, for being a good listener and for pushing us to do that PvP. And then there is Shira, right? Shira has been around since the start. It's very difficult for me to put in words the 6 months because he's really been my partner in crime in running the guild, and also our guild rock when it comes to short calls, thinking on the spot, being very supportive on everything that we do as a guild, and also what I do as a guild master. Yeah, so as you can tell, it's really difficult for me to quantify, all the time that we've spent together. When I think back for the last 6 months, because there's so much that we've done and so many funny moments that we've gone through together that it's really hard to pick any one moment that stands out. But yeah, Shira, just huge thanks for combing through the guild list and coming by this guild name and thinking, sure, I'll join. Also, thanks for tolerating me. Thanks everybody for tolerating me. I know that sometimes I cannot be an easy guild master to work with. But yeah, we've all made it this far because everybody has, been so good to us and contributing. Um, so I just wanted to also say thanks again, um, for everything. Yeah. So what's in store in the future? We're not going anywhere. Do nothing in 6 months is probably going to look very different again. Uh, well, we're not going to make Y overhaul the base because I really love it for what it looks like right now. We don't have to do another overhaul. Maybe we'll just do more add-ons, but um, 6 months in, we'll still be here. We'll still be trucking on. We'll still be collecting more moments together. We'll still continue to grow our Discord community, and our community at large. So yeah, one thing I wish the devs would do was to actually give us more quota for guild members, because I think that, it was more fun if we had more people in our gang. I'm always happy to have more people as well. So yeah, um, thank you very much, everyone. That's all I wanted to say this 6 months, and I look forward to the next 6 months of crazy, fun moments with you guys. Thank you. See you in game, everybody.